Who wants more leaks about the Pixel Watch? I do, and I think you guys do too. We actually have a little bit more to cover today. I know it seems crazy because we just had pictures of things leaked, but now we have more pictures because the guy that leaked them initially did an AMA on Reddit. Very cool, posted a lot of cool pictures. And we also have some more information about potential naming and potential pricing coming from the Twitterverse. So this particular leaker here, whose name VN Choco Taco, apparently has been right about some things in the past. They're being sourced on a few different websites. So we're gonna go with this here. Pixel Watch could have the name or another model with the name Pixel Watch Fit. I think I saw another leaker say something similar, Pixel Watch Fit. Very thick bezels, they say, which I don't, again, that's rumored. You can't really see where the bezels begin. Maybe it's there, like there's a little bit of something going on there. The glass does wrap around, but it's really hard to tell where the screen actually begins and ends. This is the part that really gets me. The price could sit somewhere around $400. This is not going to be a cheap watch, and this is really interesting because obviously Google, some of their Pixels have been relatively inexpensive. Well, this watch, if this is the cheapest model, $400. Now we don't know, okay? Perhaps there is a cheaper variant. Perhaps there is a smaller, larger type thing, or there is a fitness version and a premium version. Really don't know for sure, but $400 could be the price of one of these models. Now let's take a look here though at that Reddit AMA because there's a lot of good stuff here. Alright, Reddit user TagTech414. I'm the guy who leaked the Pixel Watch to Android Central. So let's just kind of read through this because there's a lot of good stuff here. He said he decided to contact Android Central because he was a fan of theirs. So he got a hold of this thing and he said, I like Android Central. Here you go. He said his buddy was the guy who found the watch. He's a bartender. Apparently they had the thing for a few weeks or a few weeks before they decided to give it to this guy. They waited for someone to return and get it. Again, this just pushes me even further towards being like this was done intentionally. You lose the watch at a restaurant, at a bar, and you never can retrace your steps and find it again. You never go back 3 weeks later. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Google is probably sitting there thinking, when is someone going to talk about this watch that we intentionally left at that bar? They probably were getting a little bit nervous that it had been thrown away. The reason the bands aren't attached is because apparently his buddy forgot to give them to him. No charger was left and the battery is dead. The image with the G boot logo was taken by his friend today. He found it had a small amount of charge on it. At that point, only booted to that screen. Guessing there's not a OS fully loaded, but I mean, if it's dead, who knows? Who knows how many times it was able to try, how long, maybe only had enough power to get to the boot logo and then died. Hard to say for sure on that. But let's get into these questions here. Here's a big one. What are the dimensions of this watch? He said it's about the same size as his Galaxy Watch 46 millimeter. And he did actually post a comparison here of that Galaxy Watch and an Apple Watch. So if you put it in the midst of all of these, I think that the size looks pretty normal. Now, I do want to point out here that if we zoom in, I think those are our bezels. I think that's our bezel there. I think that this is the screen, and we wondered how far the screen wrapped around. I think that's where we're at, and I think that those are some fairly chunky bezels, if you ask me. He does also say it's roughly a ½ inch thick and about 1.5 inches in diameter. Are you able to tell how large the bezels are? Well, here you go. This is going to answer the question. There you go. There's your bezels. So I was right about that. The bezels are absolutely chunky. They're very large, much bigger than I was hoping them to be. We got this person asking about where the speaker is, and apparently this image here shows that the speaker is in this little slot along the side. I actually do like the appearance of this. That metal, that stainless steel look around the outside, I think does look quite good. He says it's very premium feeling, Apple level of quality. I suspect pricing will reflect that. Yeah, that would also link back to the thing that I showed you a minute ago, rumoring a $400 price on this watch. Here's an interesting one. Have you tried charging on a regular Qi charger? And he says no, but I think he means yes. The charger detects it momentarily, then stops. Tried 2 Qi chargers and a power share from Samsung Fold 3, and apparently none of these are allowing it to charge. So this is very interesting because we really don't know what the charging mechanism is on this watch. So I've scrolled through the rest of the AMA, and I think those are all the most interesting tidbits in the article, but I will link to it in the comments down below just in case you want to scrub through it yourself as well. Pretty interesting stuff, I think, overall. And again, we don't have to wait too much longer because Google I/O is in early May. I think I told you guys the last time it was like May 11th or 12th or something like that. Yeah, that's right, 11th and 12th. So we'll know for sure then if the rumors are true. It's going to be announced then. But we know a lot about this thing now. We know a little bit more now than we did before. I think those bezels are probably going to be the big news story for me. You saw my reaction kind of in real time to discovering them. I'd missed that image when I scrubbed through it earlier in preparation for this video. I saw the first image, but not the second one. So you get to see my real-time reaction to it. A little bit of live honesty there. Guys, thanks for making it all the way through today's video. I'll see you on the next one. And until next time, stay nerdy, my friends.